In Hertzog with Renters Warehouse. It is August 12th, 2013, here at 205 2nd Avenue Northeast in Buffalo, doing the interior move-in inspection. So, go in the front door here. See the screen door is new, front door is new, as well as the locks. So step inside to the entryway. Kind of get a little idea what the entryway looks like there. So in here, basically just have some miscellaneous holes and stuff. You're gonna see that throughout the whole house. There's just holes in all the walls and things like that. Here you got the stopper for the door. Kind of hard to tell, but it's kind of broken and denting into the wood. Just some tape up there on the door. Closet has a lot of scuffs, or just scuffs on the walls and stuff, so. Closet doors are in all right shape and functioning. Go into the living room. So the floors in the living room, there's a lot of scratches and wear. You can see there's a lot of these little circles right here in this area. Probably covers an area about right like that big. And then some wear marks in the floor, just where the finish has been coming off. No big gouges, really, just some scratches. So, as far as the walls go, walls are in good shape. You know, again, more nail holes and things like that. A couple chunks of plaster coming off, but that's kind of all over the whole house. So, you got some nail holes again there. You see right there, you see that there's cracks in the sheetrock tape, and then you can kind of tell where the line is. It's kind of peeling off right there and all the way across. And then some more cracks in the ceiling tape there. Again, some more holes and a big chunk right there. Air conditioner works and is stained. All the blinds are brand new. Those are stained, or are in good shape, I should say. All the windows are pretty dirty. You can see the cobwebs and just old. And all the windows are pretty much like this, so. This window here is open because it's actually painted shut. We notice that in a lot of the windows, that you can't move them because they're painted shut. And then again, you'll see just the overall condition is sort of dirty. There's a screen missing on this one. This one has a screen, but then the other two in here are missing screens. Again, window does not open because it's painted shut, and it does have a crack in the window right there. You can see. And then up on the ceiling, you can just see there's a lot of cobwebs like that. There's a hook there, another hook up there, right there, and a lot of cobwebs. So some holes and stuff like that. Again, they're in the walls. And then see a lot of paint on the window here. And then here, again, a lot of paint. And then dirty again. Blinds all work and are good, so. Ceiling fan works. We'll go into the dining room. So the dining room here. So again, you have some bigger holes in the walls there. This window's in good shape, not cracked or broken or anything. It doesn't open, but you can see it has some paint right there, and kind of just generally paint all the way around. You can see the mark right there. So And then again, paint on the side. The blind is there, and that all works and is good. Going to this wall here, you'll see a bigger hole, 3 holes, just overall holes everywhere. So a couple there, and then 1 hole right there. Going into this window here, see it does have a screen, but again, pretty dirty. Cobwebs and stuff like that there. So there's 2 light bulbs burnt out. There's these 2 right there. You can see that there. Another thing we noted here is it looks like the plaster was already peeling off. So that's already like that. Coming down here by the trim, there's some sort of mark down on the woodwork. The whole house was just repainted. Another hole here above the light switch, and then a crack in the wall. And then we noted that this is loose and pulling away. And it also, you can spin this, but it doesn't actually dim the lights. It only turns it on and off. So you can see that there. Going into the entryway, you have the entryway door there. The entryway again. So some holes here in the walls, 2 there, 2 there, and again 2 more there. Looks like they had some stuff hanging. So entryway, everything was all just repainted. So no major holes or anything, but there's a decent sized hole in the door right there, about the size of a golf ball. Cabinets up here. You can see the cabinet door. This one has a screw in it. And then again, that there pushes into the wood. We'll go here into the kitchen and look at this door coming out of the entryway. See, it's an old door, but it's in good shape, just has a lot of paint, some holes there. And this door here, looks like it just got 1 coat of paint, so you see it's kind of, could maybe use another coat possibly. So go into the kitchen, kind of see the whole thing here. Check out the floors. The floors are all in pretty good shape. There's really only a couple spots. You got 1 small chip there, another chip right there. Other than that, it's all pretty decent as far as the floors go. All the appliances do work. We turned everything on. So I guess we'll just start right here next to the fridge and kind of work our way around the cabinets. Well, there, everything's pretty clean, and the whole house was just professionally cleaned except the windows. A little bit of paint on the door there. And then inside of that, inside of the refrigerator, looks like you might be missing a guard right there, but the freezer does work. Looks like the light in the fridge is burnt out. And then there's no glass on right there. Drawers work. But yeah, there's no glass on the fridge there, so. It looks like this gasket here is peeling off. Go right here to the right of the fridge. This one's kind of sticky. I don't know if you, yeah, it's pretty sticky. Go over here to this one. They all seem pretty clean. Really not a whole lot wrong with anything in here. Got some scuffs and stuff in there. Countertops are newer. Really nothing wrong with them. This drawer is pretty sticky. Microwave, very clean, and it works. Oven, very clean again, and that all works and everything like that. Turn the oven light on if it does work. We can check that. So there's the oven, again, very clean. Drawer or cabinet there. You see the drawer here only opens so far because it hits right there. And then again with this one, it hits there. Looks like some holes were puttied there. Under the sink, everything looks pretty good. Maybe some older staining, but for the most part, it looks pretty clean. In the sink, we just pointed out some dents you can kind of see all over. And then another dent right there. And then a lot of scratches in the bottom. But the water works, drains out. And then this works good. That there. Dishwasher works, we already checked all that. In that drawer. Then a bag of spare parts for some stuff we weren't sure what it was for, so. And that's the kitchen. Going into the hallway, we noted right here, you can see this light does not have a cover on it. And then once you turn the light on, there's also some holes and stuff right there. That's just to the left or right of the kitchen, whatever way you're coming or going. So going to the bathroom, lights here, the fan works, you can hear that. Closet door, again, it's an old house, so they're all old doors. But looks like it was maybe had just some peeling paint or something like that. Old handles, but everything was repainted. So you can see it's got some paint drips. Looks like maybe an older lock. And then that lock there. And then a couple of hangers on the back side of the door. So we'll do a sweep of the bathroom. You can see the door stopper doesn't have a cap on it. Tub and shower are very clean. The only things we pointed out in here is there's 4 chips in the tile right there. Another chip up there next to the shower head. And then it looks like there's some spots where there was some sort of sticky something on the tile there. As you can see, it's on 8 different tiles. That works. Shower does work. Going into the cabinet, it's all clean. That works. Vanity is clean. drawer has some sticky stuff in it. Drawers. Some staining at the bottom there. That's clean. And then that's clean too. Toilet does have a burn hole right there. It looks like maybe a cigarette or something like that. But that all works. So this bathroom window does have a screen, but the thing we noted here is that it does not have a lock. And then you can just see the condition. The windows are in. Pretty dirty again. This one does open and it's at ground level. Other than that, you got some holes again there. And it looks like you can see the mesh. Looks like something was maybe taped and not completely covered. Going into the laundry room. Laundry room door is in good shape. You have this here, linen closet. That's all right. There is some paint on the floor. You see that streak right there. But yeah, going in here, got a laundry tub to the left. Water there works. There's two cracked tiles in here that you can see. There's one right there to the left of the washing machine, and then this one right here is cracked. Back side of the door looks all right. Painter painted right over all the outlet covers. That's common in the whole house. And then you have a couple screws there. Washing machine works. That all look good. Dryer does work. Check that out already. And then traps are okay. So that's all right. Going out to the living, or going out from there, you can see there's a gap in the floor here, and then one right there. We'll go downstairs since we're here. This door's solid, nothing really wrong with it at all. You can see the hinge does stick up, but the door functions fine, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that. Looks like one of the panels was maybe broken at one point. So we'll go downstairs. Just do a sweep of the basement. It's pretty much just an old basement. And I do a walk around. It's pretty clean though. So, looks like there's a few drains in here. Water heater's good. Boiler. That's all updated. Dehumidifier is staying. So you have that dehumidifier. And that's what kind it is. So going upstairs. So back upstairs, we're at this door here, and then you'll see in the house too, there's just some spots like right there and there, but they got a little bit of paint on the ceiling. So closet door here has a chip taken out of it, about the size of a nickel, and then this is broken here. You can see that chunk there. So this is the family room on the move-in inspection form. That's what this is considered. So we'll start on this wall. Again, some nail holes and things like that. A couple cracks, you know, in the, looks like something was taped there. And then nail holes in the trim there. Got the closet door. Looks to be in all right condition. Crack there, but that just is in the paint, I think. Back side of the door is in good condition. Closet here with a couple extra pieces left over, some ceiling tiles and some curtain blinds and stuff. Here you have this window, blinds are all right, everything's fine there. Like all the other windows though, got some paint and then there's no lock on it. You can see there used to be. But the blind all function fine. Same thing on this one. Blinds work fine. We do have a crack in this window here. If you can't really see it too well, but it goes from here, all the way to about here. So it's about from there to there, say 8 inches, and then some paint on there. And again, no blinds on this, or no lock on this one. There is a screen, but you can see from here, it's kind of hard to tell, but the screen is pushed in, and then just the general condition of it. So, turn here, again, more holes in the walls. Got there and there, just kind of all over. Blinds here. In this room you can see are two different styles. You have smooth and ribbed. They start about halfway. This side's the smooth, that side's the ribbed. Probably just had to replace some and wanted them to match. I'll take the lock out of the door. So before we leave the room, I guess we'll talk about this wall here. Has a lot of texture on it on this side. And then a lot of holes all in like about at eye level. So the texture here is just all up and down the whole entire wall. And then once you get to the holes, they're just kind of all over the place there. So there's probably got to be a couple dozen of them in this room here. A little bit of chip paint on the door, but the door functions fine. On the back side, you'll see that side was not painted. You got a crack there, or a break there, and then scratched up and down. Must have had a dog out here at one point. But this is just a porch here. So turn the light on. It's pretty much just plywood floor, but it was just repainted. Screens are all in good shape. There's no holes in any of those. Got a light switch here. All the lights work except for that one is burnt out. So that's all there. Doors were just replaced or fixed. So those are functioning. I mean, you have a gap there, but it's pretty much exposed to the elements here, so. It used to be an old fireplace. You know, it's missing some trim there, but all the outlet covers are on and everything. Here we talked about the dryer vent. You can see the lint laying around. The dryer vent comes right out into the porch, and then whatever that is, and some marks in the paint there. I don't know if it just wasn't cleaned or painted over. I'm not exactly sure what that used to be. So that's that room. You can see in the whole room, you got the sheetrock peeling off, or paint peeling off in a lot of spots. It's just kind of all over in here. And then there must have used to been a hole all over. You can see the different colors there. So we'll go upstairs, make our way up there. Here you have a side door. Blind works just fine. Door's kind of hard to open. It's in good shape, it looks like. No broken glass or anything like that. Step out and take a peek at that. I mean, it's an shut this up. Again, holes in the walls, kind of here and there. You can see a lot of unevenness in the walls right there, kind of all over, but all the carpet in this hallway and the stairs are all brand new. And then in this room, all the carpets were cleaned, but they're not new. So this is the master bedroom, also bedroom number 1. So you see it's just got some paint and a couple holes on the door. Looks like there's a staple in there. Again, a few holes. It's just pretty beat up. It's an old door, but it's pretty beat up. Backside kind of the same way. It's got a big gouge taken out there and a big gouge there. Looks like it really rubbed on something. So the backside's also pretty beat up. And then down at the bottom, it's just got some paint. Going into this room, or into the built-in dresser, you have these older doors, some paint on them. That's a red spot right there and there from the paint. And then there. They still function well. Let's try and get a light on this. So those work. You can get a little better idea. It's kind of scratched up and things like that there. The whole door is pretty well scratched up there. Underneath it, like someone had fingernails. And then in this bottom drawer here, we pointed out it's actually just really loose, and the bottom of this is kind of hard to tell, but the bottom of that is broken, like someone maybe stood in it or something. Kind of hard to tell, but anyway, making our round around the master bedroom. Get an idea. Like I said, carpets were just cleaned, so those are in good shape. Again, like the rest of the house, there's just holes in the ceiling, or holes in the wall, stuff like that. Paint on the door. More paint on this door here and there. Some pretty big dents on the closet door here. A couple gouges there. There's a screw in the back side of the door, and the nail hole there and there. I think something was hanging. Going to the closet. It's pretty much just a basic closet. Got a cable ran down there. Again, with the windows, you got a lot of paint on there, paint chipping on the back side or on the outside window. Blinds work fine, nothing missing there, so that's fine there. This outside door here, again, got a screw up top, some paint spots and things. Looks like there used to be some sort of lock on there with the 6 holes, and then some more paint there. This side of this door looks like it was just repainted. Maybe could use another coat. You can see the two-tone in it, and it's kind of cracked and was peeling and was just painted over. Lock that up. Again, the walls, not too bad actually in here. As far as the holes go so far, blinds work. There's a screen on this one. So you see again the windows, and then the screen on this one. So the walls here, no big holes or anything like that as far as like something that needs to be repaired, but you see there's already a lot of nail holes and things like that again on that jut. There's a lot in the ceiling actually on here, so you have scratches like that and there, and then a lot of these dents or holes there. You see all those circles again there, and then those hooks there, and then a lot of, so probably a good half of the ceiling tiles in here have some sort of damage on them. So sneak over to the bedroom number 2. Get an idea of this room. Got the back side of this door. Pretty big, or kind of cut in half almost there and there. And then there's some sort of hole right there. And then you see that that was broken again there. So in here you got a hole there, dent or some sort of old hole there. Going to the closet. See, notice there is no closet door. Looks like there used to be some sort of slider here. Just got the 2 clips. No, they're gone now. Closet's pretty basic as far as you can see. The discoloration, like something was patched and painted. There is no trim on this back side here, right there. Again, something patched and painted, an old pipe sticking it through here. This thing will focus. So that's that. Couple hooks in the ceiling, actually 3 of them you can see there. You got 1, 2, 3, and then this window does work and function properly, and it's got the screen. These walls are all pretty good in here. Down here you got the cable missing in that one, and then some holes right there. In here there's also some stains in the carpet, maybe some plaster or something like that. The white spots there, paint there, and there, and then spots there. That black stain, probably about the size of a $50. Go to bedroom number 3. Make a circle around this room here. This carpet's brand new, so there's nothing wrong with this one at all. No stains or anything like that in it. Again, an older door, so it's pretty scuffed up and beat up. It's got some nail holes and see some damage and stuff like that there. Looks like something maybe scratched at it on the backside here. So pretty beat up, but nothing, no holes or major stuff. You got a sticker there, but will come off. Couple screws and things like that. And that there. So I have to start over because I'm not sure where I was in this room here. But this is bedroom number 3. So I know we checked the door, looked at that already. As far as the walls go in here, we have 2 big holes down there and there on there. You can see them both. Then the door stopper is missing. We have an old door here. So it's got some dents there and a nail, but other than that, it's in really good condition. And then another nail hole there. So go into the closet. Again, you know, it's a closet, so you got some holes and stuff there, and you can see the texture in the walls and everything from getting coated over. So again, all the blinds are brand new. This one does have a screen, just to see the condition of the windows there though. And then going to this window here, we noted this window here does open, but the ropes are broken there for the waiter system in the wall. So the ropes are there, don't work, but the blind is all in good shape and everything like that. So you see that there. And then the walls are actually pretty good shape. The biggest thing here is the ceiling tile, which you can see is pretty dented, and then there's a hole there. So then we'll move over to this bedroom, which I'm just gonna, I call a bedroom, but it's not. It doesn't have a closet. You got the door here. It's got a big crack all the way across it. You can see there, and that dent there. The back of the door, this room doesn't have a light, so it's going to be hard to show. The back of the door is in really good shape. There is some marks on the bottom there and some chip paint, and you see the cobwebs and stuff up there. There's a lot of cobwebs in here. So this window here, you can see the blind has one kinked right there. I don't know what the best way to see it is right there though. Other than that, the blind works, but there's a crack in this window and then paint all the way along it again. So other than that, this room is, like I said, a lot of cobwebs in this room. But it's pretty basic, pretty much a closet with hardwood floors. It's pretty big. And then that's the inside.